This is a myth that is propagated by both parties. And I know it's a fun myth. It's something people like to believe, is that yesterday was economically better than today. And then you look at all the stuff around you, and you look at the phone in your pocket, and you look at the computer before you, you look at the internet, you look at the fact you can literally order any product at any time from anywhere on earth, and it arrives at your doorstep in 2 days at a price you can afford. And you think to yourself, would I rather live in 1980 when the only person with a cell phone was Gordon Gekko on a beach holding a shoebox to his head? When central air conditioning was kind of a rarity. Okay, was that like better? Were things better, just on an economic level?
Was that like better? All right, I hear you, Ben Shapiro. Life is better today than it was in 1980. We've got cell phones, we've got air conditioning. What does Charlie Kirk have to say, for example, about free trade and what our policy of not having tariffs over the last 30 and 40 years has done?
We also have decided to get rid of almost all tariffs over the last 30 to 40 years because we believed that free trade would make us richer. Now, while free trade has allowed us to get more stuff, has it actually made us a richer country?
Okay, that's interesting. I want to keep playing this, but that is a direct rebuttal to Ben Shapiro's point, which is, we have more cell phones, we have air conditioning. And Charlie Kirk is raising maybe a deeper question, which is, sure, we have more stuff, and he's maybe not disagreeing with that, but is that actually what we should be caring most about? Okay, let's let him finish this.
The political question is not just whether or not we are getting economically wealthier. It's whether or not our communities are strong, our families are staying formed. It's whether or not an average worker can afford to have his or her part of the American dream.
Yeah, can't believe I'm saying this. I agree with Charlie Kirk. And the people who are making the anti-tariff argument along the lines that Ben Shapiro is making here are making the same mistake that the Democratic Party made in 2024. In 2024, Kamala Harris is running, and what was her thing? The economy is great. The Biden economy was great. And by the way, there were stats to back that up. That didn't come out of thin air. There were stats that suggested the economy was very strong. You had wages were up, you had inflation had declined, all these things. But Americans rejected that argument because their lived experience, their feeling was not that things were going well.